All right, here is the second task. You're going to go back to the title page of the assignment, and you can personalize this page that says my ninth grade portfolio. You can change my to your name. You are going to customize this page so you can change the font. You do want it to say ninth grade portfolio somewhere on this page, but everything else about this page is completely up to you. You make this look like whatever you want it. I mean, it's got to be school appropriate, but whatever you want that school appropriate expression to be, go for it. That page, the second one you're going to do are the parts of your identity you're most aware of as a ninth grade scholar. This actually matters to me a lot, that you're thinking about the parts of your identity that have the biggest impact, that are most important in the way that you show up at school, that people interact with you at school, and the way you think about yourself at school. It's a huge part of our statement of inquiry, is kind of being aware of our identity in different contexts. And so I want you to create this page. You can represent your three identity traits in however you want. So it might be images, it might be a combination of images and words, it might be a collage, it might be just a list with like a little explanation. So however you want this to look, all right? So customize this first page, get that identity page created. And then the third one is you're going to add your IB scoring story. About half of you already got this done, and you're going to take a screenshot of it and add it here. And this is what it's going to look like. So these notes on the side, that's just for your context. You can delete this assignment page from your portfolio once you've added your own IB scoring story. So that's part two. Part two is kind of personalizing this and getting this IB scoring story in here. Here's the why of the IB scoring story. It helps ground us and remind us that every new thing we try to learn, we get to start at the beginning, and we have to start at the beginning. Some of your classes, you're not truly starting at the beginning. You've been taking math your whole school life. So you might be sort of beginners at some of this stuff, but most of the time you can score in that 3-4 band sort of at the bottom, because you've already learned many of the skills that you're drawing on. But for some of it, you're in that 1-2 band. You're just learning new vocabulary, new formulas, new everything. And that's where we start. And that you can still progress and move up to proficiency and excelling, even if you start as a beginner. And so having our IB scoring stories in here is a way to remind us that the learning journey always starts at the beginning, and that does not determine how far we can go. And we need that reminder in this portfolio to remind us what those scores actually mean. All right, so that's part two. Page 1, page 2, page 3.